The errors or varieties in a lot of our collectible series are fun. In the Morgans, you have the 82 O over O, the 82 O over S. You have the 87 Alligator Eye, the 88 Hot Lips, right? The 1899 O Micro. Then you have the 1900 O over CC. And I probably missed one or two in there, but there are a ton of fun collectible coins in the Morgan series. In the Franklin series, we have one, and it's a really fun one. And it's over the last decade shown up, or been noticed, I should say,
been found, discovered
on a few other coins.
Right.
And that would be the Bugs Bunny. And normally we see it on the 55. Well, how about this one tonight, guys? We have the 56 available for the first time. First time ever. And ours is from one of the leading experts in the industry that actually helped discover and put together the timeline and the story on Bugs Bunny, which is the buck teeth, and we'll get to that in a second. And that is from the Cherry Picker's Guide, which is Bill Fivaz. Now, this is not a facsimile signature. This is a special label that he worked with NGC on, and he personally autographed them all. And these coins are all from that group that he put together over the years. And this one, wow, when it comes to special.
So this is the Bugs Bunny error, zoomed in nice and close so you can get a very good idea of what we're looking at here. The regular coin is on the right and the Bugs Bunny error image is on the left. What happened is it's kind of like two buck teeth is what resulted in the obverse reverse die clash, where the coin was turned 180 degrees and the eagle's wings lined up exactly where Franklin's mouth is, and it gives him the visual of having two buck teeth. Now, Bugs Bunny was very popular at this time frame, so that's why they became known as the Bugs Bunny errors. It stuck back then, and it is still used today as a designation on the labels.
But again, it all came out with the 1955. Because everybody looked at the 1955 because it was the lowest minted Franklin in the series. All the P's, all the D's, all the S's, one coin rules the 55. So by scrutinizing the 55, they noticed that the lips aren't lips. He has teeth, and he has big teeth. And again, as you referenced, where the storyline comes in with Bugs Bunny. So the 55 is out there, and it's been the #1 collectible Franklin of all time. And if you look at NGC's numbers, even though it's the rarest of all Franklins, the 55, there's still only 1,193 coins they've certified in the last 35 years. And you can't find that coin for a couple $100 today in 64 condition. You just can't. I mean, we'd love to find some more, trust me. The other side is this coin. And NGC publishes this stuff. You can see it for yourself. It is outright staggering. There are only 303 56 Bugs Bunnies, all grades, that have ever been certified by NGC. And inside of that, in 64 or higher grade, there's only 136 of them. So this coin, there's less than 3 per state in this condition. And making it even more fun, the personal collection where these coins came from are only 67 coins, and those are the 67 coins that we have available here tonight. We have that grouping. We have the Holy Grail available tonight. It's not only the 56 Franklin with the Bugs Bunny, right? It is the autograph from him as well, which, for again, is just an add-on bonus when you look at our price point of only $249.95. That's just outright silly.
And it's a mid-state 64, so you get the variety. That's the error with the Bugs Bunny, certified by NGC as such, with that special Bill Fivaz signature label. He was the author of the Cherry Picker's Guide. That is right there on the label. There are only 67 with his special signature, but even without that, there are only 136 1956 Franklin half dollars in 64 better Bugs Bunny. That is a very small number, only 136, 303 total all grades known. So it's a very, very small number of coins. Everybody talks about 55, but there are actually way more 1955s
well, again, the numbers,
than 56s.
Numbers over numbers. There are 1,193 known 55 bugs, which is a tiny number. There were only 303 of this one. And then, if you get to the 64 or higher coefficient, there's actually 816 of those that are 55s.
1955s.
And they sell for a couple $100. There's only 136, and this sells for basically the same amount of money. It's just one of those hidden secrets. Now, a couple of other things. Part of why this was uncovered as well, is the fact that if you look at the 35 different Franklins that have been issued over the years, between 48 and 63 P's, D's, and S's, the 56 is number 5 in low mintage. So the 50, and again, in 55 was only one coin, in 56 was only one coin. These are those solo coins. Then they transition back to P's and D's in 57. But this is the Bugs Bunny. This is the coin of the Franklin series. And it is one of the rarest of them all. 136 coins. Now, I mean, the 95W, if you want to go Silver Eagle, right? There are just under 1,000 of them known in 70 condition. That's a $20,000 coin. There are 136 of these, and it's the fabled Bugs Bunny, and it's certified as such. Oh, and by the way, the expert, as part of this process, signed the label as just an added bonus. Because this coin, the key is, it's the Bugs Bunny, the FS401, and it's the grade. It's a 64.
And they made over 4 million coins that year. It is a low mintage. It's number 5 on the mintage chart. But they still made 4 million coins, and you're looking at 136 of them are 64 or better Bugs Bunny, and then even less than that with the signature.
I love the coin. I really do. I mean, that's one of our more requested coins is, do you have any more 55 bugs, right? Any grade. Do you have any 55 certified bugs? And again, the last time we had a 64 was just under $200. That's our prices. And it's a great coin. But when you compare them side by side, just talking out loud, if you have a 55, congratulations, you have a great piece.
Now you get the rarer one.
But if you have the rarer one, and it's basically the same price. Again, there is $11.93 to $303, and then there's $816 and 4 or higher.
On the 1955.
And then there's only 136 of this one. So the universe is 303, tiny, but there's only 136 of them that grade this high or higher. So in other words, 64, 65, and 66 added together. That's the fraction here. And inside of it, there's even a smaller number that were signed, and the signed coins, you know, are from his private stash, so to speak. The coins he set aside over the years as he was being the cherry picker, looking through the rolls of them as he found them, and every blue moon he would see it. And again, after years and years of study, they figured out how it happened. You know, a coin got stuck in a die, and it kind of flipped, and as a result, it was struck the other side, which means the feathers, the tail feathers from the eagles, the wingtips, actually come across on the lips, but they don't, it's not like lipstick or lip gloss, right? Or chapstick. It's like all of a sudden 2 teeth grew out of his face. You can literally see it with the naked eye. It's one of the greatest stories of all time. And they gave it a crazy name. And it's probably part of the reason why it's been such a popular collectible all these decades. And that is the fact that when these coins were discovered, who was the big guy on TV and cartoons? Looney Tunes was there, and who was the dude?
It was Bugs Bunny.
It was Bugs Bunny. So as a result, and what does he have? 2 big buck teeth. So as a result, when you find a Franklin with it, the whole story comes together. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock. We're down to our last 10. That was a fast move there, everybody. When you get this, you're going to love it. They're in stock, ready to go. There's no waiting. It is one of the rarest of all Franklins in the series. And we love 4s and higher across the board for uncirculated pieces. But tonight you can get a 4 in the Bugs Bunny and the autograph on top of it all. It's just a special piece.
Now that graphic will come with your purchase. The item number is 905-10283, $249.95, folks. That's for the rarer Bugs Bunny. It's the 56 and 64 grade, signed by Bill Fivaz.